before you come to Santorini, not for the tourism, you come for buy food or wine or different things. But the reason the revenue of the local people before is totally all 100% of the agricultural exportation. That's the reason you see Santorini look like terraces, like steps into the sea. We cultivate from the top of the mountain into the sea. And what we have here, donkey everywhere. That's the reason the people write in the memory, Santorini in the past, say, have more donkey to the men. The men live in the cave houses, the donkeys are up there. The cave houses. Why we live in the cave houses, you understand later. Now you don't need to know. You learn slowly, you understand, you say, yes, you need to be in the cave, in these places. Because, I don't know if you know where you are. Because, I don't know, the touristic exploitation today show you the photo. It don't show you the real face of Santorini. This is the face of the real. What is one volcano. Where you live? You live in the volcano. Where we are, in the volcanic land. What is this? Caldera. All this sector is the biggest one in the world. Caldera, what it means? The creator of the volcano. 75 kilometers square. The biggest one in the world. Unique island. Mythologic, mystic island. Strange island. You come here for married you or for divorce. You love it or you hate it. Sorry for my sarcastic humor, because we all the Greek people, we are a little bit sarcastic. Sorry for that, but okay, you understand later why we are sarcastic. Nobody normally, you need to live here. It's dangerous places. We are in the volcano. Why the reason to come here? Okay, for the beauty. I know. It's like mermaid. Attract you and after kill you. This is Santorini. Attract you all the time. From the past until today. But for the past, Santorini, you come for the agricultural production. Why? Because in Greece, I don't know if you know, if you see the map, we have 6,000 islands today in Greece. 6,000. Small or big. One of them, example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands. Just the shape of Santorini. Example also, the coast, the kilometers of the coast. You see the map in the world, one small point is Greece. One huge continent is Africa. All the coast of Africa is 60 kilometers, 16,500. The coast of Greece is 60,850.
Oh, okay.
Because we have 6,000 islands. That's the reason. You understand? We are unique places in the world. It's not just mythical places, it's very unique places. Why also? Because we have the sun. Sunny every time, every year. Minimum in Santorini 325 days per year. Sunny days. This will make us different to the other, civilization. Because we live in the island. That's the reason also we are sailor. We are explorator from the past. We voyage. We explore many things before arrive the new exploration, like in the American, before we have, example, Alexander Gray has been to India.
Yeah.
Take the rice from India and import it in Europe. And we export things. We exchange. That's the reason we come smarter. Because we are voyage and we are explorating from the past. All the other islands, what's happening in Greece? The pressure of the two tectonic plates, gravity, like the mermaid, from under the sea, 6,000 islands. Santorini is unique. It's not gravity like this. It's just one volcano under. The unique island is real, very old land. Is Crete. Crete, if you know, is one part of Africa separated and pushed slowly after a million of years is coming in the GSC. Today, if you see the GSC, Crete is the biggest island, but all landlords from Africa. Pressure is, voyage so like one big cruise ship. Santorini, what is? Before it never existed. But the reason I tell you is mythological place. In the beginning of the pressure of the two tectonic plate, what we see, these dark places is coming up in the map. Just small places, one small mountain coming up. The rest, what we know today, because every year, scientific from all around the world, geologists and volcanologists coming in Santorini to see what's happened under of Santorini. You know what's happened here. You don't need it. We see. But what's happened under of Santorini, we know now. 4 kilometers exactly is about from where you come from. Sorry.
States.
Yeah, state. 3 miles about under, because sometimes we need to explain to you because we get 4 kilometers, 3 miles about. We have just lava. We know today with satellite, with the different things, with the from NASA is coming before with the boat. We see this is example the caldera, okay, and this is a GFC. We are here now. The near places, Santorini, just kilometer larger places. If you come back in Santorini, you come back because maybe you don't have time. But if you have time, the best walking tour is from this, the ancient street. You started from Fira, you arrive to Gia. It's 11 kilometer longest distance, 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. It's the best. No, today because windy too much is dangerous. That's the reason we don't climb in. In our tour today, we need to go up in the hill. We don't go because windy too much is dangerous. Because no safe places. We don't protect you. Nobody protect you because it's windy too much. You look like Mary Poppins. You wired from the top floor, you know, because windy about it's too windy. It's dangerous for the car also, not just for you, for the car, because no protection there. It's a mountain without protection. Okay, we don't go today because it's dangerous for the car and for your safety. We go in here now in the end, the north part. But in the beginning, what's happening in Santorini? It's like the bubble. Slowly, we find some solution for lava to coming out. In the beginning, mainly small volcano like what you see today. This is 2 baby volcano. The one back is 2,000 years old, and this one is just 500 years old. Before this one looked like this before 100 years, and now double sizes. Every year it's growing because it's still active. Another volcano is here, down there, in the sea. That's the reason we say today also is the cross of the 2 volcanic lines. You see the red? This one is the African line and this one is the European line. We're connection with Italy, with the mafia, with Etna. It's sarcastic humor, you know. Etna, Italy. Everything is happening in Italy, it's happening also in Santorini. We have contact. Underground is is the street of lava. And there is, suppose it's one big tunnel from the Europe to Santorini. Tunnel of lava. And sometimes you have like cistern under of lava. This is very dangerous because if it's it's coming inside the oxygen like a cistern full of material, different material like gas.
Yeah.
It's eruption. That's the reason we have eruption. If you don't find just a lava pressure and coming up like bubble. This is up in the beginning. And after one big in these places, one big volcano coming up, and this one building Santorini in the beginning. 1,000 years BC. Erupted, the lava is going slowly to the GSC and crystallize and form the first island in Greece, a round island. Because it look like one round island, 5 times bigger of today, the size of today. It's huge one island, like this size before. Now it's small, like croissant, like French croissant. If you speak French, it's croissant. Okay, this is the beginning of Santorini. The beginning also. You don't come in Santorini because this is the god of the fire, the Titans. In the past, if you live in Athens, when you erupt the volcano of Santorini, you see all the sky red. What you do? You sacrifice tourists, but it's not exist tourists in this time. You have animals, sheep or different sacrifice. Today is easy. You have many tourists, you sacrifice some tourists. Okay, why not? But before we sacrifice different animals, because the fire god is wake up. That's the reason we need to be in 25, very close to Santorini. You don't have land for cultivation, just Naxos. You have land for cultivation because big island. The rest is just mountain and some poor land for cultivation. And after you need to connect the water or to wait for the rain, to put it on cistern, and after to put the water to your different, what I say, green things, beans or something like this to grow it. Santorini is unique island also. One other thing is very unique. Santorini, you don't need all this because the island, the land is very fertile, because fresh, renovated, with different layers, different eruption, different time. We look like club sandwich. One layers of the other. You understand what I say? This example land there up there is the last one before 3,600 years. Cover all totally all Santorini with 60 meters of lava, like 180 to 200 feet lava covered in 1 minute. New fresh one. Okay, but tell me, okay, you have the land, you need water, you need the rest. Windy too much in Santorini. All time windy. The most of the wind is not from the south like today, it's from the north. Windy. That's the reason you don't find tree. That's the reason you lose your hair if you live in Santorini. I lose my hair. I'm a young one, but it's windy too much. No mosquitoes, no fly. You don't use chemical things for grow your things. That's the reason we have everything until we are organic. Everything. Because you don't use chemical, you don't need it. Second things, too much sun, full of vitamins. Third things, you need water. Yes. Rain days in Santorini is 0 to 10 days maximum. What kind of rain? Drops or full of rain like tropical? In few minutes finish, destroyed all the land. All this land is going to the sea and stop it. This is the rain in Santorini. Maximum 10 days, I repeat. We tell me, okay, for the agricultural production you need water. What is the name? Caldera. What means? Means casserole. It's a Spanish name. Calderon is like one big casserole here. The creator. What we have under? Lava. What do you do the lava? Boil the water. We have active volcano. We have hot spring everywhere. What's happening? Humidity. There's a rotation of the seawater. It's coming up. What is Santorini? It's like sponge. Absorb it, all this humidity every day. Every day, if you wake up in the morning, everywhere in Santorini is wet. There's the humidity coming, natural dehydration of the seawater coming up, absorbed by the soil and give it back to the plant. For that reason, for thousands of years, we make the best and the best production, the high quality production. 5 times less of quantity of water, but 5 times more vitamins and mineral aromatic plus organic. For this reason, all the population around Santorini, all the civilization come to occupy Santorini for the food, like one big supermarket in GSC, in the middle of a GSC. Okay, this is the reason we come before. Today, we come for this view. And now, I invite you to see these places with me. We walk from the main street, we see all the maximum possible, we enjoy this view. I explain to you also for this village, because this village is new village. It's just 1,000 years old. In the beginning, we started with here. All these builders or something like this is the last week. In 7 days, everything, all this, we need to stop it, to clean it, because the season started from the 1st of April. This village and the 4 villages in the cliff, Ia is the name, real name. Right like Oya, but we pronounce Ia. The Greek name. Fira, Stefani, Merovigli, and Ia. All these 4 villages building before 1,000 years. It's a young village for us. And rebuilding again before 200 years. And rebuilding again before 68 years. Because all these places destroyed in 1956 with 7.9 earthquake. All the building. And with the building again started, and there is a changement from co-production to the touristic exploitation. Come, follow me. We walk on these places. We enjoy the maximum possible, and we see the beautiful things. In the beginning, Stop
Yeah.
there. Just
Oh,
wait me.
okay, okay.
Let's go.
Okay. ஒரு நெஜ குதிரையாக நினச்சிட்டேன். கழுதமா இது, குதிரை கிடையாது.
No, just one.
கழுதை.
Please come. Coming up.
Why is most of the building painted white here?
Sun.
Only because of sun. Okay.
Most.
Okay.
Okay. Please, before you started to walk, like this, very fast. This village, built before 1,000 years by the Venetians, Italian. The Venetian occupied Santorini and separated in two parts. From Fira to Ia Catholic, the rest Orthodox. Changed the name of the island from Fira to Santa Irini. Santa Irini is the first church building in Santorini. You have the name Sant Irini. That's the reason we say Santorini, Santorini. It's a stupid name, but we have two names today. The original name is Fira, and the second name, the international name is Santorini. Okay. Building first this village, why? Because they don't like the life of the local. Later, we see the local village. We see totally different idea to build the houses, to build the village. The Venetians say, these places. In this place before is Venetian. There, the donkey and the rest of the city. Up there live the rich. We are separated with the street. What's happened? After 400 years, the occupation of the Venetian, to change everything, transformation, all the buildings collapsed. All the buildings, 7 meters, 7 meters, all, like you see the castle, it's just ruins. Before it's one beautiful, long pieces of the rest of the society. All the buildings disappear. The Venetian kill, tsunami 50 meters high, and disappear the exploitation of the Venetian. Okay, after stay here, occupied all Greece, the Ottoman. Why I tell you this? Because 400 years they are occupied by, example by the Venetian. 400 years by the Ottoman. What's happened to the Greek people? We are slaves. Okay, what do you do for your freedom? You take the boat. You take your family, you go far away from here, you find one island, and you stay there. And what do you do for live? You do the pirate. The pirate for 500 years in Greece is the Greek free people. Still, it's the Venetians, still. Okay, you understand? What's happened later? When the Venetian, what's happened? He said, we don't stay here, just we came to collect the tax. It's coming to collect the tax. All these stay like ruins, like what we see here. Okay, next time. We liberated before 200 years Greece from the Ottoman occupation. We started to liberate one after the other island. One island we liberated. What do you do for make sign to the pirate and to the other sailor people? Because I repeat, we are sailor people. We have boat. We are captain. What do? You paint the church white and blue like the flags of Greece. For make sign to the other, we are free now. That's the reason you find just in the island blue and white. There's no other reason. Just in the island you find this. 39 years for liberate all the island in Greece from the Ottoman occupation. Okay, and the same time we liberate Greece from the Ottoman occupation, it's coming other stupid people. The Greek rich men. The Greek rich man is the most stupid people. It's coming here to do the same stupidity with Italian. Building the houses there, that there is, you see some houses brown or it's the rich man before 200 years. Like Onassis, you know the rich man. Before for being rich in Greece, you need to have boat. If you don't have both, you're not rich because the land is small, shared to the different people. That's the reason we are not rich. With the land, we are rich with the boat because we export, we import, and we make money, make business or black money. You understand what I say? That's the reason it's coming here 100 family from Athens. Beautiful, beautiful houses, like what you see here. Dark, the dark coloration. And we stay with the original coloration of the past. Before 200 years. It's not very old. It's coming. They do the same stupidity. Separate the rich to the poor. Down there is the rest of the side. The donkey smell like shit. Sorry, donkey shit. Up there, put the marble for make. We are rich. And down back there is the rich man houses. Down is the poor. The rest of the side. What is the darkness? Smell bad, but exploited. What you do, these rich men? All the producer, the gold things, because the past, the gold, it don't make sense. You have gold, you sell it for buy one piece of bread. The gold before is the food, is the wine. All these things we imported, all the producer, because the agricultural producer, to here, to export it. That's the reason it's large streets. We export all the producer from all around of Santorini to here. We import here because we are building two ports. One inside and one outside for exportation. Okay, all the producer, I repeat, all the money is coming very rich. For 200 years, it looked like the most rich places in Greece. It's like what I say, the center, like Paris, the center. Like, I don't know, in your country, what is the most rich place? This is the most rich place. That's the reason we have Marble, the Main Street. But in 1956, what's happened to these stupid people? 7.9 earthquake.
Richter
The two tectonic plate, very close here, shake it, 7.9 earthquake. All the buildings collapsed. What we have in 1956? About 300. What we have today? 20. What we have before 1956? 75 windmills. Today, zero location for the tourists. What we have also before? 10 fabric of tomato paste, like ketchup. We export it everywhere. The best tomato sauce. Today, zero. You understand? Pistachio, zero now. We don't export it now. Well, just the wine. It's very famous. That's the reason later we go to test the wine, the winery. Okay, this is happened in 1956. What is stayed? Killed 65 persons, just a rich man. We don't care. He's a rich man, he's stupid. Okay, the local people, they don't live here. That's the reason later we go together to see the local faces. Today you see both. You see the touristic faces and you see the local faces. There down is like ruins again, and we started slowly, the government of Greece coming again to open the street, because this street we cross today is just 45 years old. Before, no electricity power, no street, nothing, just a donkey street. We used just like one farmer places, a huge farmer places in Aegean Sea. Okay, this is the we turn on Hollywood movie here. Summer love. Wow, they make it go crazy. I like to see these places. But before also, it's coming geologists, volcanologists, and historical, professor of history for learn about Atlantis. Because we believe this is the places where we live the Atlantic civilization. This is the places where it's the best historical places. That's the reason it's very mythologic places. It's coming here, geologists and artists, painter, and this buy very cheap the land. Example, you come in 1956. How many people live in Santorini? 80,000 people. When the earthquake shake it, how many rest? Just 2,000 people. The rest is going refugees to Athens and never be back. Many families never be back. But these places, like Greeks, local people, they don't live here. Until today, the local people is not here. If you come in the winter, nobody live here. It's closed. It's just for the tourists, for the stupid. You understand what I say? Sorry for that, but this is the truth. Nobody is coming to live because no reason to live here. But today, later, you buy this land. You come 1956, you buy from here to the end with 2,000 $1,000, you buy all this land. Because we don't care. It's like rings. But slowly, slowly, it's coming some smart people to exploit it. Like what I say, businessman. And slowly, slowly we change. And when it's coming full of tourists, we need to exploit it. You come in the beginning, you see the darkness. You say, what is this? No problem, sir, come back next year. And we transform it, the bad places where you live the donkey and the poor people to this is the most expensive. It's not high down there, where's the cave house. All these places you see all around. It's just a cave place. Understand? All these sort of diamonds. First of all, many things, facility for the people, but at the same time, the tourism. In 1918, explosion of the tourism, and from this time, before 10 years, we turned one Bollywood movie. That's the reason it's coming here. It's coming popular. Before 15 years, we turned one China. Things is coming China's. That's the reason we are coming very popular. And now